Chart for I don't know how long. Okay, I've come up with a couple things. I'm going to show you guys here. A couple things that make sense. A couple things that line up absolutely perfectly. And what I come up with here, you should be watching out for. All right, I'm going to come over here and cover Bitcoin real quick. We all know what the Bitcoin does for the market here. The big sign is going to be when this thing it held ground yesterday. Kind of expected it to. It really didn't make sense for it to break down right now. With just where things are at, I guess. The big thing is when it gets back up here. Some things that weren't making sense. It didn't do a 618 retracement. Just nothing came in here. Okay, a couple things. Very, very. You want to pay attention to this area. It's super close. All right. You can see Bitcoin did an ABC right in here. ABC, 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's starting a push up. A close above $70,000 on a daily would convince me that we're going higher. All right. If it gets rejected here, this is all going to turn into a ABC pattern. Okay. You have your A, B. And what would make sense about it pushing back up is that we get some things out of some price areas that we're getting a little scary for it. Okay, a C leg down from here would actually put it up here, which I don't know how the heck I would have missed that. Okay, yeah, let's move. Unless I moved this when I was doing a video or something. I mean, that's a possibility. Something happened there. I did not, there's no way I would have missed that by that much. Jeez, I apologize. Yeah, any price target would be in this range then. C leg would come down to about right in the middle of 55,000, 55.6, right around there. That's if it gets rejected at the 618. If it gets rejected at the 702, we'll be looking at... Let's see, we'll just move up a little bit, right up here, about 56.6. All right, so not a whole lot, about $1,000 difference actually from the 618 or 702. So you're gonna have to pay very, very close attention when it gets back up here towards that 618. It's going to be a very, very crucial area. Okay, I'm gonna move over here, take a look at the bubbles real quick. I want to say thank you to the members. I didn't go over anything yesterday. Just wanted to get videos out to you guys. I've been getting my wife home. She had some major surgery here and trying to get her comfortable and taken care of and catch up on all my Discord stuff. And I've gotten, the few videos I did get out this week. I apologize. We're back in full-blown mode now. All right, tried to catch up on a lot of stuff this morning. I apologize. She comes first, absolutely number one on the list. Everything else falls second. Doesn't matter what it is, including me. But she's home. She's all good. Everything's good. She's healing good. Getting her back into gear here, and so I apologize, but we'll be back at it full force here. All right, I do want to go over a level 3 membership. Thank you guys. 196 members. I could never dreamed would have had that many. I can't thank you enough. It's $14.99, gets you 22 videos, 9 hours of videos to teach how to chart, to teach how to do all this stuff I show in my videos over here. Okay, how to use a fib, how to look for price targets, everything, how to set up trading view. Plus you get a link to our Discord membership. All right, I was over there for a few hours this morning. We were doing some trading, specifically on Gala, looking at a few other things, but a few of us did pretty decent on Gala there. It's making a really nice push today. So if you're interested, would love to have you. A level 3 membership, $14.99, $15. Man, that's what I keep saying. I wish, and quite honestly, I'm not trying to push anything. I wish I would have had that opportunity last bull run. I lost so much money. I wasn't real, I was familiar with charts, but not like I am now. I ended up paying hundreds of dollars for the course I took. So anyway, let's move on. 24-hour liquidations, 152.2 million. That's down a lot, down 32%. Open interest, 70 billion. That's what has to be knocked down here. That's going to be pretty soon, I'm sure. 24-hour volume is down 27%, 153.2 billion for the entire crypto market. If you come over here, you you're probably getting a lot of people into fear mode now. Nobody knows for sure if Bitcoin's going up, if it's going down, if it's ABCing. If we come back over here and take a look real fast, you got your 4-hour heading up. You got your 8-hour turn back up, a 69 to 61, the 12-hour 57 and a 50 bullish, and then your daily is right at the bottom, a 14 and a 16. All right, so I do see a push back up here. The question is, gosh, we just missed that. Just missed the last push up here. Question is, what's going to happen then? Okay, I got my feelings. I don't. We'll see. All right, like I said, either it's going to be an ABC, a pull down, and then a push up to about 88, 90,000. The next target up would be, let's see here. Next target up here for Bitcoin, if we come out on a weekly and put a fib on here, is right, well, this is giving about 102. All right, now if we go on a monthly, take a trend-based fib on here, a 1-2. Let's see what kind of target we get. Right from the low to the high to the retracement. It's around 90, 93. A little bit of a difference there. We'll see what happens. Either we're having a fourth wave pullback here, or a fifth wave is going to come in. If you look at this on a monthly, you got 1, 2, 3. You don't see much of a fourth wave pullback here. All right, quite honestly, I got my feelings both ways. All right, like I said, that 618 is going to tell a lot. Right up around 70,000 bucks. That is going to tell the whole story. If we come over here on Caspa, there's a few things. This I want to show you right off the bat. Okay, take our low to the high. That's why I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Look at this. If that isn't perfect, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not only that, okay, if you had any doubts whatsoever, what would you do to get a fifth wave target? Well, you'd put your fib on top of your third wave right here, pull it down to the bottom of the fourth. That gives you your fifth wave target. 19. What did we get? Well, we got right at 19.2. That's what I mean. If you're looking for these guys, like if you're longing and shorting and you're expecting it to hit the 1618 on the dot, don't. Please take your profits, whatever, 3/4 of the way up to the 1618. Don't rely on this thing nailing that 1618. Listen, sometimes it works. Sometimes you can see here with Caspa, it fell 0.2 of a penny short and it pulled back. All right, so what comes in after 5 waves? ABC. All right, now if we come in here and look at Caspa on a daily, you can see that the trend, the breakout here, the retest. All right, once again, same with Caspa. This is going to tell the story right here. Get that on there. There we go. That right there. That's 16. Roughly 16.8 to down to 16.18. If we can get a daily close above that 16.8, then I would be convinced any correction is over. If we don't, you could have an ABC coming in once again. All right, now what would make sense is if Bitcoin gets rejected. All right, if Bitcoin gets rejected, you better count on an ABC probably coming in here, because Bitcoin's going to pull down to the 50s, and obviously we all know what that's going to do to everything else. All right, now if this ends up getting rejected at the 618, where would that put a pullback? Right back to trend. Can you imagine? Yeah, right down to the trend line, which would still keep us in trend for the bull market. That's a main thing. We don't want to lose this the massive trend line we got going on. A, B, C, right down to the trend line, down at 0.088. All right, if it makes it to the 702, if this is what happens and it gets rejected, then you'll be looking at 0.094. Okay, so a lot is going to be told once we get up here to the 618 and 702. That's the whole story going to be told right there, one way or the other. We have the daily RSI. Of course, 92 and a 75, and of course our weekly still heading straight down. All right, now if this does, say we get an ABC and we get the pull back down there to what was it, 88? That was down below here even, wasn't it? Let me see here. Let's see if anything is lining up. Let's go on a 12-hour. Let's just see if anything lines up. All right, that might tell us a little bit. Might give us a little glimpse into the future here. All right, now the 618 is at the bottom of this box. If we pull down to the 618, 88. Let's put a line there. All right, turn that blue. Okay, now let's back out of here. Or I'm sorry, we want to go ahead to a weekly. There's just no about a daily. Yeah, we do have this it looked like a what was that, a wave 4 pullback in there and a fifth wave up. Regardless of what it was, it's still a support area on a daily. If we zoom in at 88, yeah, we have daily closes there. All right, so it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Once we get up here to this level, like I said, that is going to tell you everything. Not only tell you, tell me also. Nobody knows for sure. All right, I had an inkling Bitcoin would hold support there, and it's going to give everything. If Bitcoin runs up to the 618, it's going to give everything a push up and help it with a pullback. You know what I'm saying? Look at Gala. It busted up 13% this morning or something. Myro looks like it's ready to really rip. There's a lot of stuff out there that is going to run with that run up, all right, including I'm sure Caspa, a run up to a 618 from here would be 15% move anyway. So we'll see what happens, guys. Like I said, pay very, very close attention. We got the breakout, we got the retest. We will see what happens here. We'll see we're just gonna have to play it as it goes. Doesn't look like any wave 1, 2 to me. Maybe an ABC up. Hard to say here. We'll just have to pay very, very close attention to what's going on in here. If we zoom in, let's look on a 1 hour. See if we can see any wave. Well, yeah. You could have a 1, 2, 3, fourth wave pullback, fifth wave push. I don't know. We'll see. All right, that would not give a correct measurement. Maybe let me put it on top. Let's see. Well, you find out it's looking right. Yeah, that would put it up at 17.2 for a 1618 measurement. We just have to, definitely don't look like I'm on a 4 hour. Geez, I've been just trying to break this down one step at a time. What told me a lot was when when that wave 5 on a weekly, when you go out there and you can count 5 waves up, that 5 wave that I showed you, the trend-based extension nailed on the dot. It was just absolutely perfect. That really convinced me then that we, that fifth wave came in back here, right up here, up at 19 cents. I mean, it nailed it. All right, and common sense would tell me A, B, C, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We also had 5 waves down inside here. We'll see. This is going to tell the whole story right there. I'll put the chart back up on there so you can, what prices to watch. And we have to break through. We have to have a close. I would call it 17 cents. 16.8, 16.88. You zoom in and on your chart, and you can get it absolutely perfect. But I would say a daily close above 17, and we're good. But watch these price levels. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please consider signing up for a membership, and I will talk to you very soon.